Well, that's right, and periodically I do some interviewing or commentary on a radio station in Birmingham, Alabama. And one of the things that interested me, I mean, I'm at this point more interested in talking to them than they're talking to me. And what they're telling me is that abortion has come through as a big issue here. I mean, this is not an issue that I don't think would carry a Senate campaign in a lot of other states, but it is conceivable it could carry some weight here in this situation because Doug Jones the Democrat is pro-choice.
I don't want to sound flippant either, because you can encapsulate it like this. It's a choice for some folks either between a pedophile or a baby killer. And that's the way that some people are viewing this. And it's a tough decision to make. Let's take a look at some polling data real quick.
I tell you, I was sitting here thinking that before you said that, and I thought, should I say that on air? So
I know you were thinking it, and that's why I said it for you, because most people don't want to say it, but that's what it comes down to for some people.
Exactly.
Let's take a look at some polling data, because there's a new Fox News poll that came out that shows that Jones is ahead of Moore by 10%. But if you take a look at the Real Clear Politics average, it's a lot closer. Moore is up by 2%. And we know there's been a lot of polling information. Even if you look at the presidential race of 2016, it's all over the place. As a guy who likes to follow competitive political races, let's take apart all the other controversy involved here. But I can't wait for the results of this because the polls are so all over the place.
Well, let's just remember we came off a year last year in which the polls were terrible. And, these stories that were coming, as late as the Monday before the election, that Hillary Clinton had a 95% chance of winning the election, and they were totally wrong. One of the things that I think people should have learned from that election, and I'll use right here in Pennsylvania as an example, I went out to get a pumpkin Halloween weekend before the election. And they were in the countryside here in central Pennsylvania. And one of the things I noticed immediately were there were Trump signs everywhere. And I do mean everywhere. I counted one Hillary sign. I repeated this on air on CNN, and they said, oh, but the data, the data, the data. And I said, look, these signs are appearing in people's lawns. What this translates to is voter enthusiasm. These Trump people are really revved up and they're going to vote. Now, you transfer that to Alabama, and the same thing applies. If people are really ginned up for Roy Moore, they will turn out, and these polls aren't going to mean a thing. If, in fact, they are not, then, he will go south, as it were.
Newsmax TV. Watch us on Dish, DirecTV, AT&T Uverse, Verizon Fios, or download our free app. Don't have Newsmax TV? Call your local cable provider and request Newsmax today.